Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something really funny and lighthearted. So I was just thinking of this story when I got like my first apartment when I was 19, and there was a gas station across from me that I always went to. And I really needed a job at that time. And the guy in there, he was like, "Hey, I see you every day. You seem like a nice young lady. If you just go do the drug test, I'll hire you on the spot." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I have my mom take me to the place where you do like your drug test and fingerprints and stuff. And everything goes well till we get to the drug test part. Now, mind you, this is kind of ghetto, y'all. But I used to smoke go around, and you can't do that with a drug test, even though it's legal now. I don't know if they still do all that. But yeah, so you couldn't like smoke, 420 pot, whatever you want to call it. So what I did was I got, how ghetto people do. I got some from like a little cousin or something, and I put it like in a bag to keep it warm. So I go to do the drug test. I'm kind of nervous. I just know that I got to get this urine in the sample before it gets too cold. Although no, it's not yours and they won't take it. So I'm just like kind of like in a rush. I don't know if that showed because there's this, mind you, I'm with my mom. I think I explained her complexion before. She's more like just like not like a coffee brown, not that dark, but more like a cappuccino. Not like a caramel macchiato, but like a cappuccino. She's like a warm, darker brown. Everyone says she looks like Taraji P. Henson, if that helps. But, and people tell me I look like Nicki Minaj, if that helps. But yeah, so that's just our phenotypes and stuff. My mom definitely has a fuller nose. I think it's beautiful. It's a cute button nose. She has these big, beautiful eyes, big, wide eyelids. I call them Princess Jasmine eyes. I always wished I had bigger eyes because my eyes are like small and slanted. But yeah, just to give you an idea. Now, mind you, you need your ID to take this test. So when I had got my ID, y'all, I was like in an abusive relationship. I had cortisol face. I was like 20 pounds heavier. It was summertime when we had to wait outside the BMV to get my license. So I had like a huge tan that I usually don't look like that. And I just didn't look happy in the face. So my ID did not look like who I was at the time. I had lost the weight, even lost more weight than I was before I gained that weight. It was wintertime at this time, so my skin was significantly lighter, to where if you didn't know me, you would think I was a bleacher or something because my skin was significantly lighter, very pale. And I had longer hair. My hair had grown out before my ID picture had like a pixie cut. But at this instance, my hair was really long and I had like some weave in it to like match it, and it was really grown out. And I guess the lady just refused, the white lady, she refused to believe that it was me. Like literally, like she was going to call the police and not give me my ID back. And I just remember thinking, this is absolutely ridiculous. And I don't remember like anything the lady said specifically or like my mom said, but my mom was like, "This is my daughter. I'm here to help her get a job. Like this, like, what do you mean? We would never lie about something like this." She just kept saying, "This isn't your ID. You're trying to help someone else get a job." And then she wouldn't, I'm not going to tell you guys my name, but I have a very unique name. I really don't believe in quote unquote ghetto names. I think that Black names are more significant than people choose to realize. Like people like to say, Bonquisha, Bada Malone Drea. I find that offensive because most of other cultures, their names have been passed down for generations. Black people don't have access to that. Black Americans don't have access to that. So we had to make our own significant names, and people make fun of them, and I don't think that's funny. But just for the purpose of this video, I do not have one of those names. It's a very unique name. And the lady just thought that it was fake and that a woman or a person couldn't be named something like that. A lot of people love my name. I don't really like going by my name, but a lot of people really, really like it. And I know a lot of people who pretend that my name is their name, by the way. Most people I meet, I'm like, "Oh my God, we have the same name." I find out it's actually a stage name. But yeah, so she did not believe anything that I was giving her. So I ended up not getting that job. And I just want to say that, like, being caramel complected or being quote unquote brown skin, where sometimes you're this and sometimes you're that, it's almost like you just get kicked in and out of, I wouldn't say blackness or anything. She obviously knows a black, she was a white lady, but because of my skin tone, I just think that she didn't understand that Black girls can have curly hair and brown skin in the summer when it's humid and my hair is curly and I have a tan, and then in the winter I can lose the weight. I can my skin gets lighter. I can straighten my hair. And she just refused to believe that it was me. So, I guess this just made me think about all the skin bleacher allegations and all the, "Oh, you're not caramel, you're not this, or you're not really light skin, or da 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 da." Because it's like, damn, like if you actually are this type of complexion, you're like a chameleon. And I have one of those faces where I can switch. You know how like Nicki Minaj was looking like five different people? I have that look where, I mean, I have like a very specific look, so people always recognize me when I'm out, even if I don't remember them. But I have a look where I can change like my features. Like I just have that look where some days I'll just look in the mirror, like I don't know, like if I'm ovulating today, but I look way better today than I did last week. I don't know what it is, but I have one of those like morphing faces. I don't know what it's called, but I don't know. It's just like problems of a caramel girl. I might do more story times that are lighthearted and fun if you guys like these. So thank you for listening and have a beautiful day. Also, just for like scientific purposes, I think I've mentioned this on the channel before. I feel like I've had a little bit of like gaslighting like in the community, and not just about like my skin tone. I kind of like let people not like dictate like my internal identity because I'm a very strong person on the inside, but when it comes to my looks, I've always just taken other people's word for it. Like if someone tells me I look like this person or I would look better with this style, I kind of just listen to them because I'm not very fashionable or anything. So I kind of just listen to people. So and like when I told you guys in my last channel how to be like your own beauty blueprint, I like to follow people that look like me so that I can figure out, oh, well, if that makeup looks good on her, I know it'll look good on me. You know what I mean? So it's good to know who your archetypes are that look like you, or just or what you want to look like similar to you. And I just wanted to show you guys some pictures of a lot of people saying that I look like Nicki Minaj. Someone also said I look like Black China. My mom always said I look like Nicki and Raven Simone. But yeah, those are like the most ones I get. Some people will throw something in there where it's like, okay, that's new. But for the most part, if I ever ask someone, sometimes I don't even ask. They'll just hit up me and say, oh, you look like Nicki Minaj, or I'm a barb, by the way. So it's kind of like a catch-22 for some people. They'll be like, oh, I thought you were a stan account using Nicki Minaj pictures. So I don't know. I just thought that was really funny.